Schmoopy whoopy. Guess who's live? Guess who's back? Oh my god, I'm back! I'm live, chat! We're so live. We are so back. We're live and alive. What? Mind blown. Your mind is blown. Oh my god, no way! Peppy the First! What? Oh my god, she's live! I can't believe it! Pappy the First live. I can't believe it. Holy moly, holy moly, holy moly, holy moly. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Tung 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 sohor. Do you guys ever think, what if tung 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 sohor was like actually a whore though? Like, what if Tung Tung Sohor was working there? Maybe let's not get into that. Maybe let's not dive into that. Also, welcome in Joe Schmo. Welcome in Drippy Cat. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah. Holy moly, Twitch chat. We are so live and alive right now. Also, welcome in, Ava. Welcome, welcome. I do need to post on Instagram. I gotta let the people know that I'm live. I'm live early today. I'm live early today because I got I scheduled a lot of my videos for like the next couple 2 weeks. And then I was like, well, what else am I gonna do with my time? So I was like, I'll just go live. Because I was gonna go skate anyway this evening. So I was like, I'll just make it a longer stream today. So okay, very cool. Okay. Guess who's streaming? That's right, chat. It's me. Hello. It's me. I've been wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet and go over. That's Adele. I don't know if you guys know who Adele is. Probably don't. You guys probably don't. You guys probably don't know who she is. But welcome in. I'm live though. Very awesome, very cool, very swagalicious, very swagalicious. Okay, but that's how it be today. Also, let me check one thing. I don't think I turned my AC on. Hold up. It's very hot. All right, chat. I'm back. Don't worry. I'm back. Yeah. Woo. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, Pinballer isn't surprised. I don't think it's a little early for Pinball. I don't think Pinballer's ready, chat. Where's my mods? Good question. The fuck is with the brightness? That's just because I'm in heaven. Just in heaven, it's the holy aura that surrounds me. No, it's because I have a window. Let me see. I like having the window open, but at the same time, okay. Okay, this should make it a little better. It's still probably gonna be bright, but okay. Maybe that made it a little better. I don't think it made it any better, chat. Okay, but now I'm too dark. See, I'm like in the shadows. I'm in the shadows. I need to turn up my ISO. Okay, there we go. Now I think I'll be okay. Now I think I'll be okay. That's perfect. Okay, but surprised pinballers in here. I know, right? I know. But that's how it be sometimes. It's how it be sometimes. It's okay. Yeah, but welcome in everybody. Welcome in. What do I have planned for today? What do I have planned for today, my little kittens? To be honest, I went live very early today, okay? So I have no idea what I'm gonna do today. I'm like, well, let me go live. I guess I'm just gonna be just chatting. Are you transgender? I am. I am trans. Strong, independent women don't need mods. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I survived. I survived without Pinballer for like 5 months. So valid argument. What's a valid? Oh yeah, yeah. Strong, independent woman. Um, yeah. Um. Ah. Um. Yeah. Do you date men or women? Both. Both. But welcome in, chat. How are we doing today? I'm doing good, okay? I woke up early this morning. Okay, I woke up early, and which is surprising because I went to bed late last night. I went to bed at like 1, which for me going to bed at like 1 is really late. Like I'm usually asleep by like 11 or 10:30. So like staying up till 1 like was late. I think it's cuz I drank caffeine last night while I was streaming, so that like kept me up. Um but I went to bed last night, woke up early this morning, okay? Made myself breakfast, spent some time reading some Yuri, okay? And then I got to work on like some of my channel stuff, so that's pretty cool. I scheduled like my like TikTok videos on my second channel for like the next month. Actually, maybe not next month, like 2.5 weeks, like 2.5 weeks. But all in all, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Also, thank you, Mini Mogger Jin, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's kind of how my day's gone. I've literally, today I just spent a bunch of time just like filling out like I guess keywords, just to like filling out keywords or not keywords, just like writing titles and stuff for videos. Yeah, I wanted to get some editing done today, but I was like, I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Okay, I could have edited the Swedish meatballs video, but um, yeah, but I was like, I guess I'm not gonna do it. I hate ads so much. Do you know how you can get rid of ads? Um, Mods from the UK hate free speech. My mod on YouTube is Automod. It's Streamlabs Automod. But get a job. Yeah, bro, this is my job. It is kind of funny when people they tell me get a job. Dogs, doing social media is my job. It's how I pay my bills. It might not look like a typical job, okay, but I still work for myself. I still have to put in the hours. Like, um, yeah, yeah, but it's just a different job. And to be honest, like I've worked multiple different jobs, but I don't know. Content creation, I feel, is a very it's a very isolating job. Like I feel like a lot of other jobs, like I didn't have to like force myself to like socialize with people. I was like, okay, I socialized with my coworkers or like customers or whatever. But like I feel like I have to make an active effort, like being content creator like go out and like hang out with friends, which obviously you have to do that like if you're not. But um my father used to say all the time about streamers slash social media. I just couldn't get him to understand that this is a job. Yeah. Yeah, and it's too it's like it's I do spend probably like 6 to 7 hours each day working. Like in terms of how much I work as much as a regular job. Because I stream every day for usually about like 2 to 3 hours. And then the other 2 to 3 hours, I'm either like editing or like scheduling uploads or posting or recording. So like I would say I work probably like 6 hour days every day is what I would say. Um, which 6 hours, 6 times 7 is 36 or no. Okay, this is embarrassing. I have to look up what 6 times 7 is. Ah. Okay, wait. Okay. Well, 6 times 7. 42. Yeah. So I work like 42 hours a week, which isn't different from any other job, I guess. Some weeks I work more, some weeks I work less. It depends on how I feel. And I feel like, too, content creation has been the job that has been the best for my mental health. Because, like, doing content creation gives you a level of freedom. Like I am my own boss. So, like, but obviously it's like when you have your own freedom, obviously you have to force yourself to do some things sometimes. But like the I feel like for me, being bipolar, content creation is great for me because it very much there are days or weeks where I'm just like I'm going to do the bare minimum and that's all I can do, but then if I want to do more work, it doesn't feel like I'm not getting paid my worth or whatever. So I don't know. I like it. It's probably one of the best jobs I've ever had. Even though like there are things like if you're a content creator, like obviously healthcare, if you live in America, is a whole hassle. And it's definitely not an easy job. I think people see content creators and content creation as like a easy job, but it's by no means easy. Is it a hard job? No. Is it an easy job? No. Um like I think the way I'd explain it is like it's it's the kind of job um I don't know cuz I enjoy it. I feel like if you were to do social media just for the money, you wouldn't enjoy it. Um but I was doing social media before I was even making money from it. So also thank you for the 2 jewels. Thank you very much. So also welcome in first time chatter. But yeah, I think a lot of people look at content creation and they go, that must be an easy job, or oh, look, I can work for myself. I think a lot of people want to be a content creator, not because of like, I think it's genuinely people want to be a content creator because they view it as like a job that you have a lot of freedom in, you know? Um, have you heard the new Drake album? No, I don't listen to trash. So, yeah. I do not like Drake. I never have. I have been a Drake hater. I've been a Drake hater, okay, since I had to listen to Drake like every single day in middle school gym because my gym teacher liked listening to Drake. So that's where my hatred for Drake started. What team do you bat for? Both sides. Switch hitter. Switch. switch hitter, I guess you could say. Switch hitter is funny. But yeah, I I do like content creation and the freedom it gives you, but is it an easy job? No. I think it's a job that I think most people couldn't do social media. Okay? And the reason I don't think most people could do social media is I feel like most people could not have like the willpower within them to keep going. Like I feel like so many people can you send me $50? I didn't have any to eat. I'm not gonna send you money, chatter. Sorry. But yeah, I like content creation and the freedom it gives me, but I do not think it's a job that anyone could do. Like I think if you're gonna create content, you need to have a very strong self image. Uh, like I feel like if you have a very low self image of yourself, you're not gonna make it in content creation. Like, like for real, the things that I get told on a daily basis, I don't think most people could handle that. Um, but that and also too, I feel like not that people are entertaining, but I feel like people don't have that. Not everyone has a like creative drive, and I think it's a muscle and you have to work it. And like I spent like 7 or 8 years creating content for fun for myself, like because I enjoyed doing it. And then eventually it took off for me. And I don't think most people would be willing to like stick around that long to learn the skills to like grow an audience. But I also like agree talk or comments are toxic. Yeah. I even have a hard time handling that. And it's not directed at me. Yeah, exactly. You're a mod. Like for me, I have a strong self image of myself. Like I don't care what someone says about me. It doesn't affect how I see myself. Like I feel like the only people that could really say something to me that like really has like an effect on me is like my family members. I like my mom, dad, or sister are like the only people that I feel like could say something and I'd be like, oh damn, that like kind of hurts, you know? I don't know, just different priorities. But are you FTM? I am FTM or MTF, not FTM. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm not a trans guy. I'm a trans woman. But yeah. Why are we your little kittens? Hmm. Tantor Jack, first time chatter, welcome in my little kitten. I hope you're with here for what I call a very awesome story. Bro forgot her own gender. I did. Okay, it was the dyslexia. I was mixing up the MTF and the FTM. FTM stands for first time mom too. So like it's kind of weird. Cuz if you like look up like FTM, you'll see posts of like trans guys, but also posts of people being like, "Oh my god, I just had my first baby." You know, it's like interesting. Interesting. FTM. FTM has multiple meanings. Okay, what did I miss? 60 minutes when I wasn't here?
Oh
I
my
missed me talking
god,
about
you
content
donated
creation.
how much money? Goddamn,
thank you,
rich as
Jay, for the
hell.
50 tip. What's it?
Jaden Ilby donated
Yeah.
$50. You can only be told so many times a day that you are beautiful with a comedic wit and cooking skills.
Yes.
Still need to work on the Minecraft though.
What the okay. You're gonna say, oh, you got comedic wit and cooking skills, and then you're gonna diss on my Minecraft skills. Dog, the fuck? What the hell? What the hell? Bro, that hurt. That hurt. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the audience can get to me. Okay, maybe the audience can get to me. Not with transphobia, but telling me I suck at Minecraft. Okay, how dare you? How dare you? Next thing you know, you guys are gonna tell me I suck at Overwatch. Okay, which is not cool. You guys have seen my Overwatch gameplay. You know I'm top 500 silver too. So like the silver lobbies fear me, you know. And recently I've been getting placed in some silver to gold lobbies, okay? And I've been winning, okay? So let's just say I might be the next Gaming for Hope, okay guys? I might be going pro by the end of the year. I might be going pro in Overwatch by the end of the year. That's all I'm saying, chat. All I'm saying is I'm kind of goated. I'm kind of goated. Kind of goated with the sauce. Are you trans? Yes. Yeah. It's not always the father's fault. It's the mom's. Well, both my dad and my mom are very present in my life, and they have been married for 32 years. Wow. Yeah, so, yeah, don't come for my parents, okay? My parents are cool, okay? They've been on my stream before, okay? Bro, Minecraft makes people trans, and trans make people Minecraft. Are you 32 years old? I'm not 32 years. My parents have been married for 32 years. My parents have been married for 32 years. Okay, I am 79 years old. Okay, I'm 79 years old. Everybody knows I'm 79 years old. Yeah. So 79 years old. I look so young because I am a vampire. I do drink like a pint of blood every single day. Start off my morning regimen. I get the pint of blood from the fridge. It's not human blood, guys. Don't worry. It's pork blood. Okay, I get it from the butcher, and then I down and I go gluck 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 gluck. Yeah. I thought 97. What about 6, 7? Okay. Boo! Oh my god, why'd you guys shit your pants? I literally heard that. Bro, why the fuck? Why did you guys. Bro, what? Why did you guys poop your pants? I literally heard that. Okay, you're not gonna like hide the fact that you pooped your pants for me. That's wild. That's wild. Trans, obviously. Sounds like a twink. Yeah, I don't hide that I'm trans. That's in the profile photo. It's in the bio. If you watch any of the other stuff on my page. Yeah. Yeah. Do you freestyle skateboarding? I did a little bit during COVID, and then I just like never really did much of it again. I don't know. I mostly like skate at skate parks. I don't really street skate either. I don't know. I just like my issue is that like I don't want to skate like alone, like street skate alone. Because obviously I don't want to fall and then like break my hand and then be like alone or like get kicked out of somewhere and have like no one to like be like, oh my god, so and so got, you know. So that's why I don't street skate alone. I mostly just go to skate parks because there's other people there. Gay, yes. Yeah. Are there any other skaters in chat? I don't know. I don't know. I went skating Tuesday night. Tuesday night was a little rough because I skated Monday morning, and I don't know if you guys. There's probably some of you guys that are like gym rats or do like other sports, but sometimes if you like do something like your muscles are sore. I know my muscles were sore. What? No. Also, welcome in, Real Talk. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you in chat in a while, Real Talk, but welcome in. Welcome in. I'm too dumb to skate. No one's too dumb to skate, okay? That's not true. Okay? You're not too dumb to do anything. You don't want to do something, you know? You can learn any skill if you put your mind to it, okay? that doesn't mean you're gonna be good, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun, you know? Like you can you can pick up plenty of hobbies. You can always learn a new hobby or a new skill, you know, as long as it's fun and enjoyable to you, that's what matters. That's what matters. I'm always in shape. Yeah, I'm in a shape, a human shape. But I am in pretty good shape. Whenever I go to the doctor, they're always like, "Damn, you should have like a resting heart rate of like in like the high 50s, which is pretty good." I'm like, yeah. But yeah. Um, U.S. uni. Having issues with some questions with the U.S. So I did the most random thing. Uh, So I did my thing and made the most random connection and tried to find another student. I accidentally got helped by someone who has position in a state party. Interesting. High 50s, that's really low. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I usually like whenever I get my blood work and like all my like physical done, it's usually all my stuff is pretty good except my sodium. My sodium levels are always like super low, which I always find kind of crazy because I eat salt and salty things like a motherfucker. So I think the low sodium is because the spironolactone that I take, but everything else is like pretty good. Are you going to see the new Grogu movie this weekend? To be honest, okay. Look, I like Star Wars. I like Star Wars. Do I think the Mandalorian movie is gonna be good? No, not at all. I think it's gonna be dog shit. Okay, cause cause my thoughts on the Mandalorian as a TV show. The first season of the Mandalorian is pretty good. It's okay. It's like okay, this feels like Star Wars, and then the second and third season are like, ah, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Uh, I swear, Disney Star Wars is always so hit or miss. Okay, because they will put out like Mandalorian season 2 and 3, and like I'm trying to think of like other Disney Star Wars stuff where you're just like, that was not it. Okay, but then they'll put out a show like Maul or honestly, I know there's probably gonna be people that are like, you liked Acolyte? Okay, but I thought it was the acting in Acolyte good? No. Were the lightsaber fights awesome? Yes, yes, bro. Watching Cortosis be used in like actual like Star Wars lore is so cool.
Happy T
Also,
Halip
thank you,
Nyara
Hammock, for
Vitrans Nyara
the
Vitrans Katast
resub.
50 jiggle
4
Katast 50 jiggle.
months. Yo, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to a lot of different music. Better question is, which artists are my favorites? Favorite band, Brockhampton. I love the Gorillas. JPEG Mafia, AG Club, Paramore. I do love older Panic at the Disco. Newer Panic at the Disco is like, bro. Brandon Urie. Brandon Urie? I know a thing or two about Yuri. Okay, that was cringe. Um, yeah. I do love K-pop. But I love Le Seraphim. I'm trying to think of like other. Love Teenage Disaster. Uh, I love Remy Wolf. Remy Wolf is great. Remy Wolf is awesome. Joba, Kevin Abstract, but they're solo now. They were a part of Brockhampton, but I like their solo stuff too. Love Charles Mingus, Miles Davis. I'm a music enjoyer. I'm a music enjoyer. What can I say? I prefer Brandon Yowie. Brandon Yowie or Brandon Yuri, chat. Brandon Yowie or Brandon Yuri. That Fallout fan, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Fallout. Yeah, I've played the Fallout games. Yeah. I didn't even finish Fallout Season 2. I thought the first season of the Fallout show was good, and I made it like halfway through the second season of the Fallout show and was like, this just like is not it. Like it was just so me. Like I felt like the first season was pretty good, and then the second season I was just like, bro, this is just like, oh my god, this was in Fallout New Vegas. Oh my god, guys, do you remember Fallout New Vegas? Oh my god, guys, Fallout New Vegas. Oh my god, they're in Vegas, guys. Fallout Death Claws, guys. Oh my god, Death Claws. It's like, it was like, okay. Okay, I get it. I don't know. I like the Fallout games, but I don't know. The second season of the show just like, I don't know, it wasn't as interesting. I didn't like it as much. But I will say, I do find the girl who plays Lucy pretty attractive. Okay. I also I just I gotta find the meme in my phone. Hold up. I'm like I thought of I thought of something. I gotta find it. I gotta find. I know it's in here somewhere. I gotta find it. Oh, it's gonna be an old meme. I know I have it. I know I have it somewhere. I know I will find it. I will find it. Okay. I'm looking through trying to find it. And if I don't find it, I'm gonna be kind of sad. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it, chat. I'm looking and oh this was what I was looking for. Baltar. I don't know. Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it?
Oh my god, you donated how much money? Goddamn you,
I love
bitch.
it. I love it. Okay.
Jaden Ilby donated
thank you for
$50.
another
Roku challenge.
$50.
Drag a friend to the movies and see it before Saturday evening and say something good about it on the next stream.
Ooh, okay. Now that you donated the 50, I might go actually watch it tomorrow. You know what? I'll go watch the Grogu movie tomorrow. That'll be a fun Friday afternoon activity. I don't know about you guys, okay? But I like seeing movies in the afternoon. Okay? I hate going to see a movie in the evening. I love seeing a movie in the afternoon. I love going into like a 10:30 showing for a movie. Like I love a 10:30 showing. Like that's like the perfect that's like the perfect time to see a movie, I feel like. Cuz I feel like the issue if you go see a movie if you go into a movie at like 6:30, then you walk out and it's dark and you're like, what the fuck, dude? It was light when I came in. What the hell? Okay? Also, too, if you go to like a middle of the day showing in the middle of the afternoon, nobody else is there. And it's awesome. Incoming letterbox entry 5 stars. Honestly, I'm gonna be real, chat. I have not watched a movie in a while. Okay? I have not watched, for someone that went to school for film, I have not watched a movie in a while. I think it's because I'm no longer at home with my parents, so I can't mooch off of their like subscription services. So if I want a movie, I have to pirate it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather just not watch a movie. Also, too, I've been spending my time like either playing like my free time, either playing Overwatch or reading comics. I've been reading a lot of comics recently. But especially if it's a date and you eat something after. I do not like going on movie dates. I feel like movies are good for if you're in like an already established relationship, you know? Like if you've been seeing someone for like more than 3 months, a movie date is great, okay? But like I don't get why people like going on movie dates for like a second or third date. Like at that point I still want to I want to talk. I want to get to know you more, you know? Um I had my first creepy guy hit on me this week. First of probably many. Yeah, it's not fun. It's kind of miserable. It's kind of awful sometimes because sometimes you'll be just like minding your own business and some like dude will come up to you and start hitting on you. It is weird. It is weird sometimes. And like I feel like the guys that usually start hitting on you sometimes are just guys that are like what are you doing? Like the amount of times I'll walk past like someone doing like yard work or like construction work or something like that and they like whistle at me and holler at me. It's like what do you think I'm going to do? Do you think I'm going to be like, "Oh my god, they whistled at me. Oh, they got me so hot and bothered. I'm going to go get their number." No, you're on a construction site. I'm not going up to you. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Yeah, like I'm not doing that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. How do I confess to my crush? Okay, if you want to confess to your crush, chatter, what you gotta do, okay, I'm gonna give you some elite ball knowledge, okay? The way you confess to your crush is you walk up to them and you you're pees your pants. You're very hot. You want to go on a date with me? And then run away before they can give you a response. That's how you should ask out your crush. It works every time. It works every time. Okay? Okay? It's how you should do it. This generation is so stupid. Guys, is Gen Z stupid? Are we cooked? Are we cooked, Chad? Chad, are we cooked? I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and week. Thank you, Fallout fan. Thank you. I hate when there's a half elf dude who is low key a bard and just trying to uh where the I hate when there's a half elf dude who is low key a bard just trying to talk to you about Campwood and just trying to skate. Yeah, bro. I hate half elves, bro, and half elves. Is Gen Z cooked? Ooh, yeah. Let's do the pool. Let's run the pool, chat. Let's run a pool. Okay, wait. I always gotta like plus poll. Is Gen Z cooked? Is Gen Z cooked? Okay, start poll. Okay. Also thank you for the 2 jewels, Claudia. Thank you very much. But yeah. Welcome in, Swamp Moon Girl. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay? Welcome in like Flynn. Oh. Guys, I don't think it's looking too good for us, bro. Everyone on Twitch voted yes, and 80% on. You guys gotta. Okay, look. I'm speaking to my fellow Gen Zer here, okay? Gen Z to Gen Z, okay? Okay? You might be down. You might be down, okay? You might think there's no hope, okay? Our government's cooked, okay? The boomers and the Gen Xers have left us with nothing. The millennials have drinking the corporate Kool-Aid, okay? And our generation is struggling, okay? But here's the thing, Gen Z, it's not over yet, okay? We still have probably like most of us are like late teens, 20s right now. We still have time, chat. We can turn it around, okay? We can build a better future for ourselves, okay? Okay? Yeah. Generation Z, I believe, is 1997 to, I believe, I think 2011. I'm pretty sure. I think that's Gen Z. But Gen Z, we can do it. We can do it. I'm 23. I feel old. That's kind of bad. That's kind of bad. Lesbian Fox Girl. Thank you for the follow. I don't know. I don't feel. I feel older, I guess, like than I was last year. But do I feel old? No. I'm 24. Like in terms of my lifespan, I still have hopefully like another like 230 years left to go. And I know some of you guys are like, you think you're gonna live to 250? Yeah, guys. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna become Supreme World Leader, and then I'm gonna get my hands on cloning technology, and then I'm gonna be able to keep cloning myself, and then I'm gonna be able to live till eventually I'm overthrown. Okay, like that's what's gonna happen, you guys. I have my future planned out. I don't think Gen Z is cooked. Okay, I think Gen Z has had a rough start, but that just means we gotta forge our own path. Okay. I have hopium, okay? I'm huffing on them hope fumes, okay? I think the future will get better. I think we will have a better future. I think we will make a better society. You know? Um yeah. Yeah. Gen Z will have such a low fertility rate and die under a mountain of taxes. Okay? Maybe the way it's currently going, but I feel like we as Gen Z, we can change that. We can make a change. Okay, if you're Gen Z, okay, fight for a better world. Okay, be the change that you want to see in the world. Okay, you want your place around you to be a cleaner place. Pick up the trash on the side of the road. Small changes in your everyday life make the biggest difference. Okay, you want to like, I don't know, bring down capitalism, or I don't know, maybe something like make sure like large corporations don't have as much power. Buy what you need, don't fall into consumerism. You want uh like if you want to make the world a better place, be the change you want to see. um I think we can all make the world a better place. We all just have to choose to actively make the world a better place. What skate wheels do you ride? I ride PAL Dragon wheels. I ride the 56s. Pappy, do you realize the power you hold? Yes, yes. That's why I, as an influencer, okay, with a bunch of people watching me on live stream right now, I'm saying like you can make a difference. You can make the world a better place. Okay? It doesn't have to be, okay, you don't have to be making speeches or running for office, but changes start in your mind and your everyday actions, okay? If you want the world to be a kinder, happier, healthier place, it first starts with you making that decision and trying to be better yourself and helping better those around you. Okay? Um, Honestly, the biggest issue I have is feeling alone. Yeah, that's a lot of Gen Z people deal with that issue. And I think the best solution to that, okay, is simply going outside. Go to a place where there's going to be other people around, not necessarily that you have to socialize with, but like sometimes it's like go to a coffee shop. Maybe instead of like getting like delivery or like picking up food to go, like sit down and like eat by yourself. There's a lot of power in that. Um like be if you're like be the person that starts up a conversation with a random person on the bus. Like you can be the change you want to see in the world. Uh Yeah. I need to advise. I like this girl, and I'm trans, and lesbian. How do I know if she's into me? You can ask. I think the best way to go if you're like if you have a crush on someone or you're interested in someone is simply just to ask them out. Like, what's the worst thing that happens? If you ask someone out, okay, like genuinely, if you find someone attractive and you ask them out, the worst thing that can happen is they say no. Okay, cool. If they say no, that makes it easier for you because that means they're no longer interested. You don't have to spend your time, you know? And chances are if they do say yes, there you go, you know? Um I'm also shy with asking people out. I think it is something very scary and it never it's it's probably something that like for most people never gets easier, you know, but you just have to do it, you know? I think rejection is a part of life and you miss 100% you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So why not take every shot that you can, you know? Who knows? Maybe the 10 out of 10 girl that you're like, "Oh, I'd never have a chance with." Maybe you ask her out and she's like, "Yeah, sure, I will go on a date with you." And then you have a fun date where you're like funny and giggly and laughing and you know, maybe you find your person. Or maybe you go on a date and you're like, "Oh wow. She has a 10 out of 10 looks. But 2 out of 10 in the uh personality department, you know? You never know. You just got to keep trying and failing. The people who succeed in life aren't the people who wait for things to fall into their lap. The people who succeed in life are the people who actually go out and try to do things. Okay? That's that's simply true. That's simply facts. That's knowledge, okay? Um yeah. Um but what's my favorite flag? Good thing you asked first time, Shatter. Shatter, this is my favorite flag first time, Shatter. And this is the transgender flag. Oh my god, no way! Whoa, favorite flag, favorite flag. Okay? Yeah, but um she'd known me in high school, and we're both adults and we hang out a lot. Then just ask her out, you know? If you're afraid of ruining the friendship, just like preface it by saying like, "Hey, if you're not interested, totally get it. I'll drop it, okay? If you're not interested." But what's the worst that happens? She says no. Your friendship ends. I mean, you can make new friends, you know? Um like like you can always make new friends, you know? I think a lot of people get hooked up on like losing friends or like being like, "Oh, well, what if I tell my friend how I feel about their actions or like that I have a crush on them?" But it's like if like if you like if it doesn't work out, then like, oh well, you can make new friends, you know? It's not the end of the world. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. Thank you so much. I'm nervous. You don't know how much this has helped. Yeah. I think a lot of times it helps to talk things out, and I think a lot of times we don't realize like how silly we sound in our own heads, you know? Because I think a lot of people in their own heads they talk themselves out of things. Okay? But sometimes you just have to go, I am gonna do that. I am gonna try that. You know, so many people go, "Oh, I wanna try and I wanna learn this thing," but then never actually learn it. It's like dedicate the time and learn it. If you don't enjoy it, you can drop it, you know? Yeah. But that's my advice is like just do things, try things. You never know what might work out for you. You never know what you might enjoy more. If your friendship's in because you confess that friendship was never truly important, look, I wouldn't say that friendship was never truly important. It just means that you have your feelings for each other are different, and it's perfectly fine to drift apart from friends. You know, like obviously I'm not saying like you should cut off all your friends or anything, but like it's natural for people to drift apart like if you're friends, you know? Like there are people that I've made friends with and I've been friends with for a while and then I move to a different place or I get a different job or whatever and I make new friends. You just have to keep trying and failing and trying new things. Leia Moore, thank you for the follow. Also, welcome in first time chatter. Welcome in Strawberry. Not to be rude, but are you trans? I am. I am. I'm going to take your words of wisdom. Yes. Also, thank you, TJ Trope for the follow. Thank you. Or TG Trope for the follow. Oh my god, I can't even say. I'm fairly new to Twitch. Awesome. Twitch is where the better stream is at. Yeah, yeah. Not only does she have the trans Twitch tag, she also has the feed tag. Yeah. Yeah. You betcha. You betcha. You betcha. Yeah. But that's kind of like, yeah. My advice to you is go out, try new things, don't be afraid to fail. You know? Because you probably will fail. That's okay. That's okay. I've failed at plenty of things, okay? My college degree. I got my college degree, but I failed 2 classes. So I failed Japanese and I failed math, but I still worked through it. I still got my degree. Uh, did I have to take an extra semester? Yeah, but that's okay, you know. Um, like you learn and grow. Um, uh, Also, when I was watching Zoran stream earlier, everyone was asking for a foot cam. Yo, when's Zoran Mom Bounty gonna do a foot reveal? For real, for real. Bro, I haven't seen Zoran Mondani do a foot reveal yet. Okay? Zoran Mondani foot reveal win. Okay? I'm glad we're asking the serious questions right now, stream. I'm glad we're asking the serious question right now. My issue is I have very specific interests and I want someone else who's also ambitious in that field. Well, sometimes you can make friends with people with different interests, you know? Um like I feel like saying, "Oh, I'm only into this like unique like specific hyper specific thing that no one else enjoys. I'm not going to find anyone like-minded like me." There's 8 billion people on this planet. There's 8 billion people on this planet. There's someone that's probably just like you. Okay? That probably has the same interest or similar interest. You also you don't need to have similar interest to like be friends with someone, you know? Like a lot of my friends I've made through like skateboarding, and a lot of times outside of skateboarding, we have nothing else like interest wise in common, but we like hanging out together. So it's like it's cool. You know, sometimes it's just like spending time with other people is just it's a fun thing to do. Um there are definitely people in Germany that follow American politics. I think real talk, what you're doing is you're talking yourself out of why you are feeling lonely. And you're blaming everything on yourself and your interest rather than just trying something new. Um or rather than getting out of your comfort zone. Um, or yeah. You made my day. Thank you. You're welcome, Fallout fan. You're welcome. Glad I could make your day. I hate when people act gay to get close to girls and then come out as straight to date them. It's odd. Are people doing that? I guess you could do that. Also, like, bisexual men do exist. So, like, there are definitely very flamboyant bisexual men that I've met. So, you know, yeah. I've been out to like a bunch of game nights, meetups, and even parties, and I think a bunch of people like to talk to me. Yeah, I mean that's a start. I feel like you can't just go to them sporadically. I feel like you have to find like go to a game night like every week or something like that. Go to something that meets like every week or like more than once a month and just keep going to it and you'll eventually meet people um and people that way. Yeah. Uh yeah. And two, like I know that like I've been told IRL that like your love language is neurodivergent info dumping. Um and you needed someone that likes that. Yeah. You just find someone that's a listener. Or find someone that's enthusiastic about dumping info as you know, just take turns dumping info on each other, you know? Be yourself, don't be afraid to like put yourself out there, make new friends, all that stuff. Yeah, currently buffering into West Hang. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't be afraid of trying new things and being yourself, you know? Meeting new people. Yeah. Um, it is true that everyone in the trans community likes The Cure. I don't really listen to The Cure that much. Uh, I'm much more positive about what happens in August. Just worried about my visa issues. Oh, are you moving to the U.S.? So that's pretty cool. Um, that's pretty awesome. Um, uh, yeah, but I'm not trying shit out, and that's why you'll be stuck. Okay? Sorry, but people who don't get out of their comfort zone are kind of lame. If you're so worried about being cringe or like trying something new, you're never gonna go anywhere in life. Uh, some people don't want to go places in life. You know, that's perfectly cool. Like, if you're cool with working the same job for like your whole life and coming home and doing whatever, like, that's awesome. Good for you. But, um, yeah, I just think there's too much in the world to like not try new things, you know? Um, doesn't mean you have to try everything, you know, but like I love trying new things, going new places. It's fun. Um, but I was studying in New Mexico for a year. Very awesome, very awesome. New Mexico has great food. Okay, New Mexico has superb food. I don't know if your German palate will be able to handle the spice, but I New Mexican cuisine is fantastic. Um, like New Mexican food, like the green and red chili. Also, I think New Mexico has like some of the best. I think New Mexico has one of the best license plate. Um, yeah. Do you wipe front to back? Yeah. Are people wiping back to front? Actually, I don't wipe. I just let it crust. I just let it crust. If you're not letting it crust, you're not building up a trust, okay? I was trying to think of a word that rhymed with crust, okay? But everybody knows if you let it crust, you gain more power, okay? Crust, you? No, it's good. It increases your power level. Trust me, guys. Trust me, guys. Also, too, like I've said a million billion times, if you wipe your ass, that's gay, okay? Because why else would you want your ass to be clean? Unless you're expecting visitors. Just think about that. Just think about that. Pappy, or please, Pappy, some of them may believe. People might believe me that I don't wipe. Because I don't. I don't. I don't wipe. Actually, I do wipe. I do wipe. Yeah. I time my bowel movements in the morning so that then I can take a shower afterwards. So it's like I wipe and then I get like a bidet treatment a little bit, you know? Honestly, why aren't bidets more common in America? That's what I want to know. Like I don't know. Like sometimes like I don't want to use toilet paper, okay? You know? Um it's called proper hygiene. Using a bidet is also proper hygiene, okay? Spraying your butt with water after you've poopied, okay? Gets it clean. It's just another way of getting it clean, you know? Um yeah. Butt crust, yeah. Yeah, I love how we're talking about letting it crust. Such awesome, intelligent conversations. I'm so glad we're having these conversations, Chad. We're very high IQ. Just don't eat corn. Honestly, Chatter, you're kind of right. Yo, why is it that every single time you eat corn, that shit shows up like undigested? It's wild. It's wild. Also, thank you for the 550 joules. Thank you very much for the stay hydrated. I'll take a drink. Also, it's water, by the way. It's not moonshine. It's water. It's just in a mason jar. And then people think, oh my god, it's in a mason jar. It must be alcohol. It's not. I don't drink. I don't drink because if I did, I'd be too good at it. I'd be too good at it. I'd win at drinking. My blood alcohol content level would be like a 7.95 if I did drink. Cause my blood would be all alcohol. Actually, mostly alcohol if I did drink, but I don't. I don't drink, guys. Drinking. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you something crazy, and science backs this up. But drinking is bad for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Drinking's bad for you. Also welcome in Peter Parker Miles, bro. We got Spider-Man in here. We got Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I like cement. Like to eat it? You're eating cement? I'm a little concerned. Also thank you, Americas for the follow. Yeah, can't wait for the Elden Ring movie to see what's in your name, Chatter. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. What do you guys think? Do you guys think the Elden Ring movie will be good or bad? I don't think the Elden Ring movie will be good. I have no idea how they'll make the Elden Ring movie good. Like genuinely no clue. Are you trans? Yes, I am. People think I'm a city girl. I'm not. I'm from the country. I have a southern accent, but I'm very much a city girl. Okay? I like living in the city, okay? Okay, look, I like rural areas. I like the country, but dude, nothing beats being able to be at a grocery store in like 5 minutes, okay? while one of the reasons I'll never live in the country, okay? Because my grandparents live in the country, and like whenever I go to visit them, if we have to go to the grocery store, it's like a 20-minute drive. And they don't even live that far from the grocery store, but it's like still a 20-minute drive. I'm like, hell no. Okay? I want my grocery store to be walking distance from me, okay? Even though I don't walk. Also, thank you, what's that? Viewer activity. Thank you for the two jewels, Tony. Thank you very much. Also, Leah Moore, welcome in. First time chatter. It will be good. Nobody will understand it. What? What? Huh? I ate corn today and it came out of my shit and in my pee. How'd it come out in your pee? Bro was peeing ethanol. Bro had that ethanol piss, bro. You know they're putting that. You know they're making the ethanol in our gas 15% now. Boo, boo. Okay. But yeah. This city is the first place to get destroyed, bro. We're not living in the apocalypse, okay? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I feel way safer in the city than I do in the country, okay? Because in the country, you're like, oh shit, am I gonna walk on someone's land and are they gonna like shoot at me? You know? But then in the city, I'm like it's not that scary. I don't know. I feel like people that are afraid of like cities, even the country isn't that bad. Okay? The country for the most part is not bad. Okay? I think people get way up in arms about city. I feel like people sometimes that don't live in a city or have never lived in a city talk about the city like it's some crime-ridden like evil awful place where everyone's dying, okay? Cities are perfectly fine, dude. Like I desperately want to be in a city. I hate living in the country. There's no excitement. Yeah. You know, and it's like, yeah, sure, are there not great parts in a city? Yeah, but you just avoid them. Um it's like the same thing in the country. It's like cities have their bad areas, countries have their areas where they have like the crazy guy that has like 10 million yard signs that have been like spray painted over and like broken down tractors and is always like yelling at people that like get remotely close to like his land, you know? Like both areas have the places you don't want to go, you know? Um my city is my city is the only blue one in my state. Yeah. Uh yeah. I live in one of the largest cities in the world. Wow. Wow. Um but yeah. I feel like I mean there's issues with living in the city that I mean you like living in the city is a lot louder than living in the country, you know? But I guess it depends on where you live and if you have like how far like away you are from streets and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like people that hate on like cities have just never lived or spent any time in one. Like whenever you hear people on Fox News shit on like New York City or like LA, it's like okay, like why? Okay, yeah, there's bad parts, but there's bad parts everywhere. You know, it's not that bad. It's just might not be for you, and that's perfectly cool. Um, I want to move up to Chicago or Bloomington. Chicago's cool. Chicago, you know they got hot dogs in Chicago that have a whole pickle on them. Like they put a whole pickle on like a Chicago dog. Like it's a whole pickle. Like 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 not just relish, just like a whole pickle. Like a like like it's a whole pickle. Like they put a whole ass pickle, bro. That shit is crazy. Also, how do they get the relish that green? Like, for those of you that have never seen a Chicago dog before, this is what a Chicago dog looks like. Okay, actually, let me. Am I gonna zoom in? This is a Chicago dog. Okay, this is a Chicago dog. Okay, it's got like slices of tomato, some onions, the greenest relish you've ever seen in your life, and then a big ass pickle slice. That's pretty awesome. Okay. I like a big pickle slice. I like a big pickle slice. What can I say? I like sucking on a pickle. Yeah, that one's gonna be used against me. Oh my god, I could get my jar of pickles. I do have a jar of pickles. Did you guys know that I make my own pickles? You guys know that I make my own pickles, right? Also, thank you, Leah Moore, for the Prime sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's very cool, very awesome, very swaggity and swaggity. I love Vienna beef. Ew. What? You like Vienna beef? Jay, that's... Bro, Vienna beef is... That it's rough. It's canned. It's like a canned hot dog. It's like... One, it's a boiled sausage. Two, it's a canned sausage. I don't know, having a boiled sausage is like a war crime. I don't think sausages should be allowed to be boiled, okay? Sausages, I feel for your father. Well, why? Because I'm trans? I talk to my father like every week. My dad's pretty cool. I like my dad. He's pretty cool. So, yeah. Yeah. But, what is Vienna beef? Oh my god. You don't know what Vienna beef is? Oh no. Vienna beef. Okay. They're like... Oh, I'm thinking of Vienna sausages. Vienna beef are like what... Okay, what Chicago dogs are made with. I was thinking of like Vienna sausages. I got the two mixed up. Yeah. But that's pretty cool. Yeah. Boiled hot dogs are so peak. I'm a little concerned that you said boiled hot dogs are peak. Boiled. Also, thank you, Arguable Goose, for the resub.
Got
3
that dog in me.
months. That's very awesome. Very awesome. Guys, boiled hot dogs are disgusting. Okay? I want a hot dog grilled. Okay? If I'm gonna eat a hot dog, I need it grilled or cooked in a skillet. Okay? I am not eating a boiled hot dog. A boiled hot dog is not valid. Bad. Yucky. Gross. Yucky. Gross. Okay, did I mention gross? Okay. Hi from Vegas. Oh my god, put it all on black. Okay, put $500 million on black right now. And let it ride! Vegas. Like Sony Vegas? Like the editing software? Like the editing software? Holy moly. I got that boiled hot dog in me. Also, thank you, Tori, for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I got that frog in me. Not even... You're microwaving hot dogs. You know, they explode. They explode in the microwave, okay? They explode just like your mom exploded all over me last night. Yeah, that was a banger. Me and your mom. Me and your mom. Boiled hot dogs suck all the juices out just like a pickle. A boiled hot, it just tastes bad. It just tastes bad. Okay? Hi from Portland, Oregon. Oh my god, have they made you trans your gender yet? Did you guys know that if you move to Portland, Oregon, they force you to dye your hair and randomly pick and then they hold up like different cards and then but you can't see them and then they make you pick one and that's like the pronouns you have to go with. And like if you get like the pronouns opposite, you have to like transition. That's like what they're doing in Portland. It's a true story, by the way. Totally didn't make it up. I love microwaved hot dogs. Next thing you know, you guys are gonna say you microwave your pizza to reheat it. Guys, microwaving hot dogs. Okay. Microwaving hot dogs, not it. Not it. Not it. Okay. Not it. What? Microwave hot dogs is evil, not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying! That's what I'm saying! Okay, microwaving a pizza is better than cold pizza. No. Cold pizza is better than a microwave pizza. Because a microwave pizza, if you microwave a pizza, the water in the bread gets all messed up. And it makes the pizza like chewy and gross. Okay? If you're gonna reheat a pizza, okay, you should do it in the oven. The oven, or you should just eat it cold. It's the correct way to reheat a pizza. Or in a toaster. I'll accept putting the pizza in the toaster. Who the fuck is microwaving hot dogs? Come on, guys. That's what I'm saying. How do I have chatters that are microwaving hot dogs? Guys. Okay, if you're in my chat and you microwave hot dogs, I need you to go to a website called Psychology Today, and I need you to look up therapist in your area. Okay? That's what I'm gonna need you to do. Also, thank you, Chalk Melodia for the follow. Hot dogs are nasty though. Not if they're grilled. Okay, if hot dogs are grilled or fried, they're pretty good. I'm not talking like deep fried, I'm talking like pan fried. Okay? I microwave cheese. Microwaving cheese is fine. Okay? Microwaving a hot dog is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Diabolical. War crime. You should serve 1,000 years in prison. No parole. Air fryer works for pizza. Air fryer for pizza is acceptable. Microwaving pizza, not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Is the next Pappy cooking stream making different kinds of hot dogs? I'm writing that down. Hot dog stream. Ooh, that would actually kind of be goated. Hot dog stream. Stream idea. Hot dog stream. Hot diggity dog. Did you guys get that? Because that was a hot dog joke. I'm scared of the buns tearing off the sauce. What? First time chatter. I'm scared of the buns tear off if I put a sausage in the hot dog. Huh? Microwave burgers. I don't know how else you would heat a burger though. I don't know. I never really have to reheat a burger. I don't usually have a leftover burger. Pappy cooks weird wieners. That's a good stream title. Thank you, Arguable Goose. I'll call it the wiener cooking stream. I'll be cooking wieners. Okay, because like let's think about what hot dogs I would realistically make on a hot dog making stream. I could do a chili dog. Okay, I could do a Chicago dog. I could do a Tijuana dog, which is like the bacon wrapped hot dogs that like have like peppers and stuff with them. I could do a New York dog. I could do a New York style dog. What other dogs could I do? What other dogs could I do? Bratwurst, Polish sausage. I love bratwurst. I love bratwurst. I think it's my German side that's like I yearn for a bratwurst. I yearn for a bratwurst. That's like I yearn for it. Microwave corn dog. Ooh, I could do a corn dog. I like corn dogs. I haven't had a corn dog in God, like years. I'm kind of wanting to go to the store and getting like frozen corn dogs. I kind of want to get a frozen corn dog now. Actually, a corn dog sounds really good right now. But I think I'm gonna have mac and cheese for dinner. Like a boss, okay. But corn dog, corn dog, corn dogs. You know, I can relate to corny. I can relate to corn dogs because, like, I myself am a corny dog. Okay, that was good, guys. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. OMG, I ate the shit out of corn dogs growing up. I didn't eat corn dogs growing up much. I don't know. I feel like my mom never bought corn dogs that much growing up. I feel like in terms of like foods that I ate a lot growing up, I ate a lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I ate a lot of ham and cheese sandwiches. Um, as a kid, I chicken nuggets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But more so, I feel like chicken tenders. Like I feel like I was a kid that wanted chicken tenders instead of chicken nuggets. Maybe I was like already high. I was already like ascended, you know? As a kid, I was like, oh, don't bring me those chicken nuggets. I want chicken strips. Honestly, why are they called chicken strips if I've never seen one strip, you know? They always got that layer of breading on them. I want to see them strip that breading off and get down naked, okay? To be their true chicken strip self, you know? I want to see them strip, you know? Um yeah. PB&J is a childhood shout. PB&J kind of go hard. Okay? As an adult, every now and then I'm gonna eat a PB&J and I'm like, this fucks, bro. Bro, what I don't know what it is. Maybe it's cuz PB&Js are pretty much just sugar, but like they ball. They ball hard, dude. Also, I gotta know what grape are we putting on our peanut butter and jelly, chat? What jelly are we putting on our peanut butter and jelly? Okay, I am a strawberry and apple jelly person on my peanut butter and jelly. Okay, grape jelly. Okay, you try to give me grape jelly on a peanut butter and jelly, I will beat you up. Honestly, if someone tried to hand me a peanut butter and jelly with grape jelly on it, I would tell them to shove it up their ass, okay? And I would tell them I don't want your garbage, okay? Raspberry, I just don't like raspberry jelly all that much. Like it's okay. I feel like raspberry jelly, it's too many seeds. It's too many seeds. Blackberry jelly is pretty peak. I've never had a blackberry jelly PB&J though. I've had blackberry jelly on like a piece of toast, but never on like a PB&J. Strawberry jam definitely be my go-to. Yeah. These types of dudes I lost out on when trying to get a girl in high school. That's funny. Yeah. Strawberry jam. Yeah. I'm strawberry. I'm a strawberry jam enjoyer. Strawberry jam enjoyer. Did your buns not tear when sliding your wiener in your hot dog? Are you talking about like some sex thing? Because like I don't know, when I eat a hot dog, okay, the bun doesn't tear. You know, strawberry jam is my favorite. I like a good strawberry jam. You know, hey guys, why didn't the jam like the other preserve? Because they were jelly. Fuck that knee slapper. Holy moly. Yeah. Yeah, get it? Cause like jelly. Yeah. Knee slapper. Do we got an exclamation knee slapper? Exclamation, yeah. Also, thank you for the 10 jewels. Thank you for the 10 jewels. Thank you for the floating heart. OMG, I finally caught your live. Well, welcome in. We love first time chatters. We love new people here. Yeah. What's the difference between jam and jelly? Jam, I believe jelly is more blended. Jelly usually doesn't have like parts of the jelly doesn't usually have parts of the fruit like whole in it, whereas jam is usually more mashed. Jelly's usually blended, and jam is usually mashed. Holy shit, you're beautiful. Thank you. Are you gay? Or why are you gay? I don't know. Why is the sky blue? I don't know. Why am I gay? Why am I gay? This is a good question. We shall ponder it. We shall ponder it, chat. Why do you guys think I'm gay? Answer truthfully. Because I need to know if it plays a part in why I'm gay, you know? Yeah. What's the difference between... Oh, well, I already answered that. I fuck with moms heavy. Sigmund Freud would have something to say about that. I think Sigmund Freud would like to talk to you about that. Sigmund Freud. Classic meme from Ugandan talk show. Why are you gay? Yeah. Yeah. You're breaking your ancestors' hearts. Well, actually, my ancestors, if they were alive today, they would be in a queer polycule. They'd probably live in Portland, and they'd have and they would never shave any part of the body. They definitely would rock all natural deodorant. You know, you were born gay. It's not a choice. I know. I was born liking men and born liking women. It makes life hard because you'd think, oh, you have double the dating pool. Yeah, that's the issue. I have double the dating pool. You know. Do you know how hard it is for me to see a hot woman and then see a hot man and be like, that's rough. It's hard. Okay, some of you guys don't know what it's like to be bisexual. You know. Do you know how hard it is to watch a movie as a bisexual person? Also, thank you, Jay, for the gifted subs. Thank you for the 5 gifted. I don't think you guys know how hard it is to be bisexual and watch a movie. Do you know how hard it is to see both a hot female lead and a hot male lead casted in a movie? It's very hard. Very hard. I'm very hard. Yeah. Yeah. That was pretty good. Yeah. Do you like Sheryl Crow? Who's that? Okay, oh my god. Can we stop? Who is Sheryl Crow? Looking up Sheryl Crow. Oh, she's a singer. Be honest, I had no idea who she was. Bye, Pride. Oh my god, can you guys believe it? Pride Month is like 10 days away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why did I start counting to 11 and 12 on these fingers? Guys, Pride Month is almost here. You might almost say Pride Month is almost queer. Pride Month is almost queer, you guys. Come on. That was, yeah, Pride Month is almost queer. Yeah, I'm writing that one down. Pride Month is almost queer. Is almost queer. Wow, awesome joke. We do it in July in Canada. Interesting. Very interesting. Pride Month is almost in gear. Yeah. Guys, I think I'm gonna go to a Pride parade this Pride Month. Okay. There's a couple gay events that I have on my calendar. Pride Month. There's like lesbian weekend. So I think I'll be having a fun time. Okay. Pride parades are drag. I don't think you've ever been to a pride parade then. Like if you think a pride parade is only drag, you'd be wrong. It's vendors, it's obviously like food and drinks and music and poetry and live shows and drag shows. It's fun. Also every pride is different. Like different pride parades are different. Like usually like I've been to pride parades that feel a lot more corporate, and then I've been to pride parades that feel a lot more local. Yeah. Did you go last year? I did go to a pride parade not a parade. I went to like 2 pride events last year. But yeah. It was fun. Like back when I used to live in North Carolina, I would go to the Raleigh Pride Parade. I went to that once, but that was not that good. Also thank you for the Sunday. Thank you for the 100 jewels. Thank you very much. Yeah. I went to Pride Parade for the first time and got so much free food. What Pride Parade did you go to? Every single Pride Parade that I've gone to has had like pretty expensive food. Because it's all like food trucks. And then food trucks are like, yeah, that's $7 for one taco. And you're like, what the fuck, dude? I swear, every single like outside event where they like shut down a street or something, they bring in the food trucks, and then the food trucks are like, yeah, it's $30 for a sandwich, and you're like, for a turkey sandwich? What the fuck are we doing, dude? Like, what's going on? For the most middle of the line, like, food you've ever had. That's how I feel about food trucks. I've never, honestly, besides like a Mexican food truck, I've never had food from a food truck and been like, this is actually really good. Like, besides like tacos from a food truck, I've never had like a food truck, like a meal from a food truck where I've been like, eh. Also, thank you for the 200 jewels. Thank you very much. $15 for a slice of pizza. Try 20, bro. It's a little more than that. I feel like food trucks, and like what I don't get about food trucks is they mark their price up so high But if you're running a food truck properly, the cost should be way less. Because usually you're buying wholesale and you're usually only making a few things that use the same exact ingredients on a menu. So why is it expensive, you know? If you're running a food truck and the food is astronomically expensive, I'm sorry, you're bad at running a business. Okay? Or maybe it's just they have super high profit margins and that's why they mark it up super high. Also, thank you for the flow state for the 200 joules, bloated toad. Thank you very much. Are you Caitlyn Jenner's real daughter? No, she has. Does Caitlyn Jenner have 2 or 3 daughters? How many Kardashians are there? Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I think about Caitlyn Jenner and I'm like, dang, she really, yeah. You know, Caitlyn Jenner killed someone. Yeah. Caitlyn Jenner killed someone in a car crash. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. When are you getting the cooking stream where you make meatballs? I did that like 5 days ago. So, yeah. They can charge high prices because you have nowhere else to go. Exactly. Because usually you go to an event and a food truck is like the only thing there that doesn't, like, if you go to any restaurant in like a city or town, if they ever throw an event where they have food trucks, the food trucks charge astronomical prices because they know they can, because you don't want to wait for like a table at a restaurant for 2 hours, you know? You should show off your balls. I did that like a couple of streams ago. I made meatballs. And was like making balls and showing them off. Caitlyn Jenner is the still the most famous trans person. Yeah, probably. Um, I I think I feel like maybe if we're talking about the most famous trans person, I feel like Hunter Schafer or Laverne Cox is probably up there as well. Like if we're talking about like the trans person who probably like most people know, you know? Um yeah. Vivian is super popular now, yeah. Maybe with millennials. Um yeah. Um what about Philosophy Tube and ContraPoints? Dog, the only way you know who Philosophy Tube and ContraPoints are is if you're like on online left spaces. Okay? Regular everyday people do not know who ContraPoints and Philosophy Tube are. Like let's be so for real. Okay? I think regular people would probably know who Hunter Schafer is though. Uh you said Kim Petras, guys, Kim Petras does not have like major hits like that, okay? They're still pretty big, yeah, but they're not big in like normie circles. How tall am I? I'm 7'12". Um, you have a horse cock, don't you? I used a horse emoji and a cock emoji. Um, I don't. I got like 2 inches. So, do you know Finster? I'm mutuals with Finster. Yeah, me and Finster be DMing back and forth. That is actually true though. Like I do be chatting with them from time to time. Damn, only six. I'm only 6'12". Yeah, I'm 7'12", 7'12". Yeah. Uh, yeah. I love Finster too. Yeah, Finster's pretty chill. Um, they're still pretty big. Yeah. It is cool AF though. Contra is an absolute queen. I love her sets. Yeah, she does do good sets. Just wish she would make a video more than like every 2 years. Every 2 years, she's like, "Wait, I should probably make a video." Yep, yep. Yeah. I got mentioned twice by the my most famous connection. I have no idea who that is. No idea who that is or what that is. Outside of my interviews. Yeah. Who is the if I had to think about the most famous person that I've ever interacted with, be the most famous person that I've ever interacted with. I can tell you famous people that I've seen before. Okay? Surprisingly, living in LA though, I've only ever seen 2 famous people. But well, I guess 3. But I've seen Rhett and Link before at a restaurant. And I've seen he was a late night show host. He drives all like the vintage cars. Fuck, why am I blanking on his name? But yeah. Jay Leno. Yes, Jay Leno. I've seen Jay Leno before. It was literally the one time I decided to go to Rodeo just to see what Rodeo Drive was like. And he was driving down and it's like Corvette with like his window or his like top down. Rhett and Link kiss ever? Oh yeah. I mean, when I saw Rhett and Link in person at like the restaurant that I went to, they were all over each other. They were like making out, like full on kissing, like tongue down each other's throat. And they were like every single time like the waiter would come over to like be like, hey, guys, this is like a nicer restaurant. Could you maybe not like make out with each other at the restaurant? They would simultaneously flick off the waiter and say, bring us another drink, little boy. Bring us another little drink, little boy. And then he'd like waddle away with like his head down. That happened like 5 times. I shit you not. Guys, don't meet your heroes. Maybe Rhett and Link aren't just like, they're just like not good guys, It's like maybe you don't want to meet famous people in person. Yeah. I was surprised. I was like, they seemed like nice guys, but they were just like so like in love with each other. And like I wonder if their wives know that they were like kissing each other. They probably know. It's probably like a thing. But yeah. She only reads Twitch chat. I occasionally look over at YouTube chat, but for the most part I do read Twitch chat. We were getting to the juicy stuff. I got a sub now. Yeah, you got a sub. You guys know if you sub on Twitch, you get no ads. What? No way. You're telling me you get no ads? You get no ads if you subscribe with Twitch or Twitch Prime? What? No way. But I'm broke. It's okay. You can watch the ads. Either way, you're supporting me. If you're watching me, you're supporting me. So, yo wop brotato chip. Wop? You guys know WAP? Wet ass pussy. Yeah. You guys know Ben Shapiro doesn't make his wife have one of those. Actually, it's a gynecological issue. Okay, buddy. You have to pay on Twitch. You don't have to pay on Twitch. It's free to watch on Twitch. You just get ads on Twitch. Just like I'm pretty sure you get ads on YouTube. I like that that the ads support you. Yes, they do. Ben Shapiro just reacts to TikToks now. That's kind of what he has always done, though. He's always found some like blue hair liberal and been like, well, they don't know. I have my Harvard law degree, and with facts and logics, because facts over feelings. And then he proceeds to talk about his feelings, and he then uses bullshit facts to justify his feelings. Guys, like it's understandable the way he operates. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're less related to politics now. Yeah, probably because like all the people that followed him for politics probably left when he was like how pro-Israel he is. Uh, I pay for YouTube Premium. Fun fact: if you pay for YouTube Premium, I actually get paid out by that as well. I don't know how the YouTube Premium gets paid out, but like in the like revenue source, it does tell me that I get like paid out by like YouTube Premium. I think like if people with YouTube Premium watch your videos, it like pays out the creator like a portion of like what you watched based on like so that's pretty cool. You honestly look familiar. I live and born in LA. Did you play AYSO soccer? No. No. I I I I haven't lived in LA for very long, so and by LA I mean Antarctica. So I live in Antarctica. Everybody knows that I live in Antarctica. I'm an Antarctic native. Also, thank you for the flow state. Thank you for the 200 joules. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I might be going to LA this summer. That's awesome. That's awesome. Don't get doxed, twin. Yeah, I live in Antarctica. I live in yeah, you guys know there's a Los Angeles in Antarctica, right? Like the North Pole. I don't live in the North Pole. I live in the South Pole. I live in the South Pole. Pinballer, can we get the exclamation point location? Okay, give people the actual coordinates, okay? Because I live in Antarctica, okay? Everybody knows I live in Antarctica, okay? Thank you, Pinballer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Pappy's streaming compound is located, yep. Sell the cat girl outfit, gotta run, gotta watch Grogu. Have fun at going to watch Grogu. You'll have to inform me if it's good, or maybe I'll just go watch it tomorrow. Because I know my dad likes Star Wars, so I know my dad's probably going to see like the new Star Wars movie tomorrow. So maybe I'll go watch it. We are so close to the goal. You're right. You're right. We are close to the cat girl goal. Okay. We are currently okay. We are $200 away from the cat girl outfit. What? No way. No way. Cat girl outfit. No way. Oh my god. What? What? No way, no way, no way, no way. No way. Yeah. I wish I was your dad. Why? It's kind of weird. Me and my GF agree that you look better than the majority of girls around. Bro trying to get a unicorn. Seventh Wrath like, hey, me and my girlfriend saw you, and we saw you from across the bar, and we're very interested. We would like to proposition you. Yeah, I honestly, if the couple's hot, I would be a third. I'd be a unicorn, okay? I would be a unicorn with a horn, so that's like cool, I guess. Yeah. Pappy, are you mad at me? No. Why would I be mad at you? I'm mad at everyone. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. Yeah. You are trans, so you must be in Portland, or Slovenia. I'm in Transylvania. I live in Transylvania. Emphasis on the trans part. It's where all us trans people live. We also live there because there's little sunlight, and like as trans people, we can't go into the sun because it burns our skin, and we turn to ash. We go into the sun, like it's a whole thing. Like it's a whole thing. Um, yeah. You didn't respond to any of my comments. I don't. Sometimes I can't read every single chat message. Yeah, it just slipped through, but yeah. Um, yeah. Um, Romania. No, Transylvania. Transylvania. Dracula was Romanian, not Transylvania. What did I never said anything about Dracula. Okay? I just said that I have vampire like symptoms. Okay? When you transition and you go on HRT, you basically become a vampire, pretty much. Like, you know? Are you trans? I am. I am. The origin of the name Pappy. Ooh, where did I get my name from? Uh, it was my Club Penguin username way back in the day. Because I wanted to originally make my username on Club Penguin Happy, but that was taken, so I replaced the H with a P, and thus Pappy was born. And then when I made my YouTube channel in like sixth grade, I made it Pappy the First because I thought that's what sounded cool. So thus, Pappy the First was born. Are you an Autobot or a Decepticon? Decepticon. Easy, easy. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yes, Transylvania is pretty much trans mecca. Can confirm. Yeah, exactly. It's called Transylvania for a reason. Okay, it's where all the trans people are, guys. Come on. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you guys didn't know this. I'm surprised you guys like. Honestly, you guys are kind of lacking on your trans knowledge. I thought you guys were up to date on this stuff. Like I thought you guys were like pretty up to date, but I guess not. Guess we're lagging behind, chat. Um, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Actually, queer. Do you ever feel, guys? Chat. I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want you to be honest. Do you guys ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, and you're like you're wanting to start again, and like you're the reason why all the doors are closed. No one seems to hear. Yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Sorry, I just told you guys my life story. Of feeling like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, and like wanting to start again, and like, like, yeah, 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 yeah. Do you guys ever feel? Okay, I was gonna make the joke again, but then I'm like, okay, it just gets like less funny every single time I make it. Like the more I make it, the less funny it's gonna get. It's not gonna get more funny. You know, like it's not gonna get funnier. Um, it's just not. It could get funnier. It could be funnier. Um, could be funny. Funny. I oddly know a. Okay. Yeah. All right. Um. All right. We'll raid mercenary. All right, guys, join the raid. Okay, join the raid. Or I will. What will I do? What will I do if you don't join the raid? Hmm. I'll end stream if you guys. Actually, if you guys don't join the raid, Actually, well, that doesn't work because you guys would want me to stream more. I'll take away your food if you don't join the raid. I'll take your food. I'll find out where you store it and I'll take it all.